So what is up everyone, my name is LittleMarMan and today we are going to talk about the possibility of Dr. Ludwig Maxis appearing in Der Eisendrache, or even maybe a future DLC after that. But for this video we are going to concentrate a bit more on the fact that he may be returning in Der Eisendrache. So as you guys know, Maxis actually communicates with Richtofen through many different forms, mainly through radios in the map of the giant, but also when you do complete the flytrap Easter egg, Maxis talks to us about the beacon that has been lit and he can now see it, and that's probably one of the most important parts that I want to take into this theory video. I'm just going to go ahead and play it for anybody that doesn't have the giant or didn't even complete the flytrap Easter egg, just so you can sort of acknowledge what he says and the way he says it.
See it? The beacon is lit. I know where and when you are. Sooner or later, I will find you. Together, we will ensure a better future for the children.
So it's as if Maxis is actually taking a microphone and projecting his voice through this interdimensional sort of rift and actually speaking down at us on the map of the giant. And how else would he do that unless he sort of knew where we were or was projecting his voice to all dimensions at that time, or all sort of dimensions on the giant, on the location at that time. Like, this is a lot of maths and a lot of sort of physics and calculations to be done in order to sort of project his voice onto sort of a location that we could possibly be at, and in particular where Richtofen could possibly be at, because as you guys know, Richtofen was actually travelling through space and time and hopping in and out of different maps, and actually on his travels did end up grabbing the summoning key from Shadows of Evil, then managed to teleport himself into this sort of realm, which sort of develops the theory a bit, because a lot of calculations once again would have to be done in order for Maxis to sort of speak to Richtofen, because remember, Richtofen and Maxis can only communicate through certain methods, like maybe even the voice in the sky, because Richtofen did a physical interaction in this realm. But remember, Maxis did actually tell Richtofen to keep an eye out for radios, and that's what sort of Richtofen actually does. And when he does activate radios in this map, then he gets certain messages and is told to sort of keep it to himself and not tell the others on that map. Now onto the juicy part of evidence for this theory. In the Der Eisendrache trailer, Jason Blundell said he wanted to bring a lot of things to a conclusion and leave a lot of things for us to puzzle out into the future, and honestly I think what he's talking about when it comes to a conclusion is Maxis. Honestly, like, I can't see any other way with the sort of view that we get of Der Eisendrache. I can just imagine Maxis being up here on his own trying to experiment, and of course the room that a lot of people were speculating about would be one that Maxis would definitely favour. So the sort of room is on screen right now, and as you guys can see, there's blackboards, there is a lot of different sort of maps and sort of coordinate sort of locators and different GPS systems and stuff that are definitely worth keeping an eye on, because like, this is something that would allow Maxis to sort of view and sort of note all the changes in rifts and sort of scars and time and different things like that. And honestly, if he doesn't actually sort of appear in the intro cutscene or anything like that for this map, he's definitely going to appear in some sort of Easter egg or outro cutscene. Definitely, and I can just imagine him doing work in this room. There's a lot of things that we can take. I'm going to have a load of pointers on screen right now. We have sort of an interdimensional sort of map thing, but it also could be the castle map. We have a lot of other screens. We have the gramophone reference. We have a lot of sort of radio transmission equipment down the back. We have more screens on the bottom left corner underneath the stairs, and we also have a desk and sort of blackboards that definitely relate to Maxis and his previous Group 935 work. And logically, I don't think all this equipment would be needed to sort of monitor Element 115 and sort of to live in a castle and sort of monitor the different things. Obviously the map could sort of be where the different meteoroids obviously hit and stuff, because Jason Blundell in the trailer did actually say this is going to be about the sort of recently discovered Element 115, but for some reason I can just picture those maps and all this equipment and radio equipment being used to broadcast Maxis's messages sort of across the rift and into different dimensions. Definitely, it seems logical, Let me know what you think down in the comment section below, and I do apologize, my voice is sort of going and coming back sort of constantly throughout this video, so I apologize for that. But that is pretty much it for this video. I just want to sort of lay out this theory and maybe even sort of discuss the possibility of Maxis coming back in their Eisendrache with all this equipment. It seems like he'd be the one to use all of it, and of course, since element 115 is recently discovered and a lot of questions are coming to an end, they are being answered, I honestly think this is a fitting place for Maxis to make an appearance. But that's just my opinion. Let me know yours down in the comment section below. Smash that like button if you did enjoy, and if you did learn something, subscribe if you're new, and I will talk to you all later in another video. Thank you all for watching. Once again, peace out. Thanks for watching.